Is this thing good? Dude, this thing is tripping hard, man. Like I don't know why this thing is tripping extremely hard, but it is. It's tripping extremely hard, coach. But anyways, man, I hope everybody's doing good, yo. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure because I can't even see the comments on here. This is weird. I can't this is mad weird. I can't see anything. Maybe it's for the better because I'm doing a reaction, but still, whenever I do finish the reaction, I still want to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me correctly? Let me check on my phone to see if I go look at the comments from here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, see right here. All right, so this is my video. Let me see. So y'all can hear me? Let me see. So y'all can hear me? Okay, yeah. You can. All right. Let me see. Let me just look at the comments real quick. Yo, Hazzy, what's good? Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to get spoiled, but so I'll just put that right there on the side. Mute. And let's get right into this chapter, man. I really hope I don't lag because if I lag, this is going to be a problem. Because for some reason it would not let me start the stream before I did, and usually when it does that, that means that I'm about to lag hard. I hope that's not the case. But regardless, let's get into some Hunter x Hunter awesome sauce. Let me just open up the Discord just in case there's any notifications of like of whatever's going on. My mods can let me know. But all right, let's get right into the Hunter x Hunter awesome sauce, man. It's finally back, bro. The greatness. All right, let's go to the stream. Hunter x Hunter chapter 381. We start off with this color page. And it shows Leorio, Gon, and Killua. Where the heck am I right now? Oh yeah, I can't use Nen. Put us in already, damn it. The day you've been waiting for, it's back. Yeah. Yo, so this man Togashi's making fun of the fact that Killua's not in the manga, that Gon can't use Nen, and Leorio's missing too. Oh, and look at that volume cover, bro. But this just shows, man, Hunter x Hunter's back. The chaos and confusion intensifies. The Succession War enters a new chapter. The series returns with a color. All right, man. Suit Kurapika, bro. I'm looking forward to using Suit Kurapika in Jump Force. That's for sure. Deck 3, Central Police Station. Community Safety Section. We say Mizai Stam. We've confirmed it. The 11th Prince is indeed not in room 1011. Though we are still currently examining all the security footage from the interdeck corridors, it's hard to imagine that the Royal Army would give any false information in regards to this incident. In regards to this incident, which means we can probably assume the prince actually did not use the corridors. 11th Prince Fugetsu, would you please tell us how it is you came to arrive here at Deck 3 and what you came for? This is reminding me of that one mission in Persona 5, dog. I'll talk to 10th Prince Kacho. The fact that she didn't even consider the possibility that we could suspect her sister of being a co-conspirator shows she really is just a child. Why is my camera blinking? that was weird. That's never happened before. We're presently in the middle of negotiations to communicate with the first deck. But as you know, outside of the evening banquets, direct contact between fellow princes is forbidden. Nothing you say here will be leaked to anyone outside this room. Our position here is not to protect the Succession War itself. We want to be of help to you, Prince Fugetsu and Prince Kacho. Guess it's no use. And then we go to room 1010. We see Melody. Ring, ring, ring. Yes, please hold just a moment. Melody, phone call. Yes? Hello? And Melody looks shook. This is bad, as I thought Prince Fugetsu's Nenpiece really does have teleportation abilities. I want to keep this from getting out to anyone else, if at all possible, at least until the day we carry out the plan. I see, go on. So what should I do? It's currently 1344. I'm going to relay an important order from Mizai-san. There are far too many abnormalities in the speech and conduct of both Prince Kacho and Prince Fugetsu. Keep a close eye on them. It is extremely possible that the two are planning to escape using some kind of method. In addition to security, use all your power to stop them from escaping. Keeney will be responsible for the mission. You will support him. Understood. Do you need me to repeat anything? No, I'm fine. And you see a panel? Melody, looking over here. A panel looking over the shoulder of Melody, shaking the head, walks off, walks in the distance, and a panel of just Melody. I love when Togashi does stuff like this, man. It's more of like an actions speak louder than words type of thing. And one of my favorite things about whenever Kubo does something like this is that since Kubo regularly uses white backgrounds, it puts emphasis on the characters. When Togashi puts white backgrounds, he definitely wants to put emphasis on what the character is going through here. And it's making us specifically look at the expressions on both Melody's face and on Keeney's face. So we continue. Even so, I have no choice. No choice but to do it. Kachin and I truly are two parts of a whole. I create the door of travel. Then once I step out, the door of return appears. But the door of return can only be opened by Kachin. I create the door of travel. So... Man, there's too many portals going on in manga right now, Coach. There's too many portals, too many doors to take it between dimensions. What is going on in this issue of Jump, man? Then once I step out, the door of return appears, but the door of return can only be opened by Kachin. But on the other hand, once the door is closed all the way, the door of return can take us to an entirely different place. That was our world travel game. It's what we always used to play and how we always used to play it. Kachin was so kind, she always let me have my way and did what I wanted. So, their nen ability is a tag team nen ability? Where, they complement each other? And this comes from both of them as children playing a certain game. So I create the door of travel, then once I step out, the door of return appears. The door of return can only be opened by Kachin. But on the other hand, once the door is closed, all the way, the door of return can take us to an entirely different place. That was our world travel game. So we always used to play and how we always used to play it. So a game that they used to play whenever they were younger is now their nen abilities. Interesting. Very interesting. We've managed to avoid Prince Fugetsu being placed in confinement, but in place of that, she will be under constant surveillance for 72 hours beginning now. The surveillance will be lifted temporarily before the Sunday banquet. I'm sorry, I won't try to run away anymore. But meeting with Prince Kacho will, as I'm sure you know, will be difficult now. Understood. I'll use all the remaining time for rehearsal. And we have a panel of both of them looking in their eyes. Melody starts playing. Thank you very much for listening quietly. Bravo, that was incredible. I didn't expect to be so entranced by your performance. Well, this man's Dave Meltzer, yo. I never considered Heil's Requiem. Did somebody say Requiem? I'm ready for it, Coach. I'm ready for round 2. I never considered Heil's Requiem having such a hopeful, upbeat interpretation. Can I hear this again on Sunday? For the real thing, I've prepared a more fitting piece for the banquet. Is it a manga volume? Looks like it has Kurapika on the front. No matter what it is, I'll come here. I'll come hear it. Leave the intercom broadcasting to me. If I weren't on duty, I may have asked you for an encore. The thought alone is compliment enough. Oh, yo. Real talk, though. Sometimes the thought alone by itself is enough for an artist. I mean, I can definitely speak on that. The thought alone, even if, of course, that's Melody being humble, but like on some dead serious stuff, whenever you're sharing something of yours and you're either performing, writing, whatever the case may be, and you're sharing this content with somebody else, um, whenever you receive a compliment like that, regardless, man, regardless. I really like that answer given there by Melody. How about giving this as a suitable reason for you to continue your monitoring? We belong to an independent judicial branch. If things go well, you may be able to protect the prince until landfall. Thank you, but it might call the attention of the upper princes. I don't want to stand out just yet. I see. I suppose you're right about that. If anything happens, you can call me anytime. I don't think it's that easy. I don't think it's that easy. That would leave behind telephone records. If the higher up princes put in a formal request, they would gain access to all that information. So then you could just say the prince is acting strangely. Then we could continue monitoring the prince on behalf of the organization. I just want to help you and the prince. I just learned once more today that people can be moved with words. And if you can move people, then you can move the world. That is a shoot. That's a hard shoot right there. And at the very least, I want to work and contribute. Even if it's only the slightest chance, it's still possible that King Nasubi could change his mind. Either way, I feel like I can't just sit here and do nothing. The sound of his heart's so strange. Running in opposition to his words is a very faint tuning that does not shake, falter, or show any disturbance for anything. Even among the types of people that suppress and snuff out their emotions, the sound their hearts play during the course of duty are still beating drums compared to him. The possibility that he could be controlled by an end user exists as well. So, let me read that one more time. The sound of his heart is so strange because it's running in opposition to his words. Running in opposition to his words is a very faint tuning that does not shake, falter, or show any disturbance for anything. And even among that, the types of people that suppress and snuff out their emotions, the sound their hearts play during the course of duty are still beating drums compared to his. And the possibility that he could be controlled by an end user exists as well. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Though from the moment he spoke to me, he had already assumed I was up to something. They're coming up with defensive strategies much faster than I anticipated. I can't let my guard down for a second. Just 76 hours left until the banquet. Yo, 76 hours, bro. Oh, man, yo. The troop are going to go in on that banquet. It's going to be on some red wedding stuff, man. I've got to do all I can to ensure that no more unexpected situations happen until then. I've been thinking. They say great men have a great fondness for sensual pleasures. So if someone really indulges like eighth... Yo, my boy Saleh, bro! Wait a minute, coach. Is the best, right? It's appeared. Yo, look at my boy, bro. He's chilling. My boy Saleh's still chilling, man. With checks on the side. He's like, yeah. But man, my boy Saleh, stay chilling, bro. That man has multiple guitars over here on the side, man. He's got what appears to be some old style records back there. It looks like one of those synth pianos that they would use to. I remember I saw one of those in the behind the scenes in the making of the original Blade Runner. And that's how they made the synths for that movie. And then you have over here, you have two televisions, which are hopefully going to be broadcasting the next episode of Hunter x Hunter, which is going to have episode 112. And then on the other television, you're going to have my Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday, man, against the Colts. So we'll be in like somewhere, coach. I mean, of course, first Prince Benjamin is the most kingly candidate, but I just feel like Prince Saleh's character is more suited to being king. That's my boy, bro. Saleh, are you kidding me? That's what I've been wanting to. That's who I've been wanting to be king the whole time. That's my guy, and as predicted, his opinion of Prince Saleh is changing. So it manifests roughly 70 hours after first inhaling the smoke. As I thought, it requires a greater amount of time proportionate to how great the opinion of a person is toward him to begin with. It requires a greater amount of time proportionate to how great the opinion of a person is towards him to begin with. I've collected all the materials, now I'm ready to activate it. The target prey is the guardian beast of 8th Prince Saleh. It's a manipulator with an inducement-type nen ability that affects via diffusion. As the humans surrounding it continue to inhale the smoke that the nen beast itself spit out, A clone of the Nen Beast will be formed above their heads. The effective radius of the smoke is roughly 7 meters, and the greater the target's affection towards Prince Sali Sali, the shorter the time will be until the clone appears. If we consider Prince Sali Sali's closest associates to be of a max affection level, they took roughly 8 hours for security guards who will we assume were at a baseline level. The clone formed in about 70 hours. The clones of the Nen Beast are also release smoke with an effective radius of roughly 2 meters. That is enough to take action when in close enough proximity to have a one-on-one discussion with someone. I don't recall us ever getting this information before. So, Saleh Saleh's Nen Beast can have clones of it? And anybody who inhales the smoke of this Nen Beast then gets affection towards Prince Saleh Saleh? That's fascinating. That's on some Persona 5 stuff, bro. On some I forgot what they called them again. The cards. Oh man, I forgot the name for it, dog. Whatever. It's gonna bother me now, man. In other words, using a smoke type aura, Prince Saleh Saleh's Nen Beast can manipulate the affection level of others until finally he has control over the hearts of the entire kingdom. The hearts of the entire kingdom. My boy Saleh Saleh is trying to reach the kingdom hearts, bro. He's trying to get to the kingdom hearts, man. Confirmed. It will take. Hey, does that mean Saleh Saleh is Norded? Saleh Saleh Nord? I mean, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for a Saleh Saleh Nord, man. Or maybe he's just half Xehanort. It will take time, but once it succeeds, his approval rating will be 100%. It will be the birth of the world's most firm and resolute royal dictatorship. But of course, only if all his political opponents are simple-minded idiots with no counter-strategies or plans of their own. Come forth, predator. And then we see this. Is that the smoke that's coming out? That is. He's simple and innocent, yet so passionate as well. You see, it comes out, and there it is. There's that. I call that thing the Pokemon, the Pokemon with the different mouths, the wheezing. And we see this thing is up there in the air. We see the wheezing on top of him and his chicks. What in the ever-loving Flagnards is that? This thing has 4 legs, a wig, frog eyes, and an infinite mouth. And its spawn point is on the left side of the room. Technically on the right side for Demo Slice, but regardless. Like, what was Togashi on? Like, what was he on before creating this Nen Beast, bro? This thing is atrocious. Yo, man, I know I said in the stream that Togashi's sick in the head, bro, but what am I looking at here, bro? This thing has a wig, an infinite mouth, frog eyes, and 4 legs. This is like something that I watched whenever I was younger, man. I forgot the name of the movie, bro. But I swear this looks like something I've seen whenever I was young for some reason. I don't even know, man. Maybe I'm Togashi. Maybe we're both sick in the head, man. And most importantly, he's the lady killer. There's a killer right here, that's for sure. There's a killer right here. I wish I were like him. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Saleh? I was a lady killer. Look at this. He spits out something, lands on top of my man's head. No, 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 no. There's something on top of man's head. The tongue goes out, grabs it, puts it in its mouth. Its mouth closes up, and it swallows it. What was I talking about? Because he was being controlled. Ah, gotcha, 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 gotcha. He was being controlled. Okay. It's like you have the wheezing over there, then you have whatever the flying flag nerds you call this thing on the right side, dog. An envy is created from the heart of someone whose mother takes care of everything for him while he is filled with only lust and desire. Will be completely helpless before the might of predator. This thing opens its mouth straight towards the wheezing, and it just jets. This thing has hops. Bro, give that man a contract. Did you see how fast he jumped? This man jumped from the free throw line. Immediately swallows the wheezing. Swallows the wheezing. Why am I so taken with Prince Tully? Sully is pretty freaking weird, isn't he? Mission complete. And just like that, the wheezing is gone. Yo, Togashi was on something right in this chapter, dog. This man was on something, bro. What in the flying flag nards? For 48 hours after Predator finishes taking down its prey, I am unable to use any Nen abilities whatsoever. I've disposed of the 8th Prince's Nen Beast, requesting to swap security swips with Ushoi. Ushoi. Understand, Ushoi is heading your way now. Once he gets there, you will head to room 1011. Roger. Out of all 14 of we private soldiers, Ushoi's ability is most suited for assassination. With conditions given by being on the ship, taking the life of a prince who has lost his guardian beast should be no problem at all. This is Ushoi. Reporting I had previously hypothesized that 11th Prince Fugetsu's Nen Beast's ability is teleportation. But after the report from the Royal Army a moment ago, that possibility is almost definite. If you're going to explain it that much, then my ability is pretty much useless. And then you see to become invisible or otherwise undetectable to others because you see a child and not let your guard down, stay vigilant. And then we go back to room 1011 and we see this mosquito going around. Looks like Prince Fugetsu just barely escaped death, but now her power has been determined to be just a harmless teleportation type. The assassins will come for her one after the next. How to get away with murder will be forcibly released after the targets. How to get away with murder will be forcibly released after the target is further than a 20-meter radius away from me. As I was worried about clashing with any other Nen users' abilities from the other residential areas, I was restraining my N. But as a result, I wasn't able to notice the prince escaping. Perhaps I should consider myself lucky that none of the other Nen users discovered my needle ball that had been attached to Prince Fugetsu. Moreover, now that the existence of Nen abilities has been made official knowledge, my ability is no longer as almighty as it once was. The bodyguards testifying that it didn't lay a single finger on Prince Fugetsu, instead ended up feeding them clues leading to the true nature of my ability. That damn Kurapika's opening his big mouth really screwed me over. There's virtually not a single human alive that wouldn't show some kind of reaction to an insect buzzing in their ear, which means I'm able to use my needle ball as a simple method to determine who is a Nen user. After all, there could still be one hiding amongst one of the prince's bodyguards waiting to strike. Like, yo, that is pretty smart, man. If a target discovers my needle ball and it's directly removed from the target, the ability will never again work on them. If I use it on someone that's not an end user, then it takes drastically longer until the effects manifest. A long period of concealment where I must keep it from being discovered, and where I must maintain a close enough distance. I'm addicted to that time. It's just something I can't get enough of. Usho exchange shifts with Lihan. Prince Salisali's Nen Beast has been eliminated. But it's nothing compared to the moment my prey dies. Look at that eye, bro. Now, this man is a hunter. but it's nothing compared to the moment my prey dies, bro. This man legit sounds like a hunter. The alert has been ended. The stowaway has been captured. The alert has ended. Room confinement has been lifted. Everyone can now relax and leave their rooms. Day 5, Thursday, 8 p.m. 104 hours since departure. 72 hours left until the banquet. 8 p.m. Sunday. The countdown to escape. And that's the end of the chapter, man. So obviously, this was not the big insane chapter that the editor was hyping up, but it was still a fascinating chapter nonetheless. First of all, um, what in the flying flag north was that thing? That's number one. I'm still not over that thing's design. I'm probably gonna have nightmares about it today, bro. I'll be honest with you. No, that's number one. Number two, um, Saleh's ability is fascinating. Or I should say, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back real quick. Let me go back, man. Because I'm already tired enough as it is, man. I just got off, bro. I gotta read that explanation one more time. So yes, right here. So we see that thing on top of his head, which is the wheezing, right? We see the wheezing on top of man's head, and it is what he was talking about. It takes 74 hours after inhaling the smoke, and then of course, a greater amount of time proportion to how great the opinion of a person is towards them to begin with. The target prey is the guarded beast. It's a manipulator with the inducement type and ability of the diffusion as it's around. Yeah. So just going back to it, that is a very very fascinating ability because we know how Sally works and how he is, and I just didn't expect him to have an ability like that. But he did. But he did. I know he doesn't have it anymore because the Nen Beast got swallowed. I'm not even sure what that even means. Like, what does it mean for a Nen Beast to be swallowed by something like that? You know, like is it gone forever now? Is it will it respawn? Is it gone? I mean, from what I could see, that thing, that four-legged hair wig frog spider thing, um, had like an infinite mouth. So that thing could be lost into the void. For all I know, it could be in the shadow realm, bro. I don't know, dog. But uh, I think that was the highlight for me was the explanation of Salih's ability. Let's go ahead and skim through this right quick. So a little bit more if we go, and also Melody. We got a little bit more on what's going on here with Melody, and then of course we also got to see Fugetsu and Kachin's explanation right here for their ability, the two parts of a whole right here, where one creates the door of travel. Once a step out, the door of return appears, but the door of return can only be opened by Kachin. Kachin, not Bakugo, Kachin. But on the other hand, once the door is closed all the way, the door of return could take to an entirely different place. That was a world travel game that they used to play whenever they were younger, and now it's coming to fruition here in where they currently are, which is pretty interesting. Um, so yeah, man, a solid sauce of a chapter. It was pretty okay. Definitely some progression in terms of if this Nen Beast is truly gone, then Sally's Nen Beast is out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens from here on out. It's going to be interesting. But for confirmed for sure, 72 hours left to the banquet, man. It's going to be on some red wedding stuff, bro. And I'm really, really excited for it. That's going to be crazy. Because, like, can you just imagine it, man? Going down and I'm pretty sure that might be what when that second Requiem, when that big massacre is going to take place. It's going to be during that banquet, which of course we've been speculating, but we're really, really close to it now. So if this week's wasn't that chapter that dude was talking about, then it's most certainly it's what we were talking about on the stream, where we are saying it could be one of the chapters here in the because remember this is what Togashi does, man. He comes back with one chapter, following chapter, he just goes insane. He's done that this past couple of times he's come back. Like I remember, of course, there's the Crollo one, or Crollo and Hisoka one, where he came back with that. But the following one, he revealed all of the princes and beasts for the first time the week after he came back. So it was the week he came back, and the week after. The week after he came back was one of my favorite chapters from that year, just because I really enjoyed how Togashi went about explaining the abilities and showing off the abilities of all the princes. That was some really cool stuff. I really like that chapter. I think that was chapter 362. That was probably my favorite Hunter x Hunter chapter of that year overall. I believe chapter 366 was the one where we saw Crollo again. But I really overall as a chapter 362 was just so much fun to read, which I believe was that chapter I'm talking about. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. But yeah, overall highlights for this chapter is finding out a very fascinating, two interesting things about nun abilities, where Salisalis was a manipulator, and that ability really did fit his character, because we know how he always surrounds himself with women. People want to be around him, and well, especially now after he uses this ability, because he can pretty much bring anyone under him. Naturally, they want to be with him, and it works better or worse depending on how somebody feels about him in the first place. And also getting some more of Fugetsu and Kashin's abilities as well. And towards the end of the chapter, we see that their plans are definitely moving, their plot is moving forward. So we'll see what happens from here on out, man. Let me look at some comments. Like I said before, for some reason, the comments are not showing up here on my thing, so I gotta look at my phone to see how to see some comments. Let me see something real quick. All right, here we go. I see the comments here. Yo, dead serious. Straight out of Alderaan. Straight out of Alderaan. This is one of the most hideous beasts I've ever seen. That's a shoot. That's a hard shoot. Give that man a contract. I'm telling you, you got to give that N beast the contract. Did you see how far that thing flew? That thing has better hops than everybody in the NBA. Now Rihan can't use Nen for the next 2 days. He must be hoping the big fights don't start soon. Yeah. Yep. If he needs delicious text, Hunter has more text than the Bible. Watch out. Predator adapts to whatever it's going to destroy, so its appearance will change according to its prey. Okay. That makes more sense. I was a little confused on that. Thank you for clarifying that. So Predator adapts to whatever it's going to destroy, and then its appearance will change according to its prey. Understood. Let me see. Togashi set up game on point. Yo, what's going on, Yak, man? People are guessing if Rihan dies in the next 48 hours, Predator will disappear and won't be able to digest or destroy the Nen Beast. Gotcha. So if he doesn't die within, if Lihan doesn't die within, or dies within the next 48 hours, Predator is going to disappear, and then it won't be able to digest the Sali's Nen Beast. That makes a lot of sense, because Sali himself didn't get wrecked. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Either that or Predator will have toxic gas for the rest of his life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Predator already will have toxic gas for the rest of his life. Why couldn't they let Beyond use zero hand on the ship so that they could get the Dark Continent within a week? Yo, can you imagine that? Imagine Beyond having an ability similar to his father's. Headcanon. Beyond lazy in his cell. Yo, you already know he's just chilling, dog. That man is waiting. He's waiting to take them there, man. But he's waiting for them to take him there. That Nen Beast is the key to beating the Warriors. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, with an ability like that, man, with hops like that, who's stopping him? I don't see anybody stopping them. But seriously, I don't remember the name of that movie, bro. I watched a movie with something that reminded me of the Predator, bro. flipping Flagnards, dog. I know I've seen a creature like that, or not even a creature. I would say, what does it remind me of, man? Like, I'm just trying to think. What did this man Togashi do? Well, research. I mean, his other Nenbeasts look really, really grotesque as well. You've got the titty monster. You've got whatever we're gonna call terrace snitch is flipping Nenbeast. That thing is grotesque. That thing's not even ugly. It's not even atrocious. That thing is grotesque. Then you've got the sun and moon monsters over there with, and then you've got the wheezing. You know, you've got dragon tails. I mean, so many different Nen beasts. And then alongside those, now we have Predator, which, I mean, if I ever saw something like that on the street, bro, I'd probably nuke it. You know what I'm saying? I'd either do that or, but you need a weapon to take on that thing, Coach. I'm be honest with you. Let me see. This is like the monster form of Chucky. The monster form. The monster form. Let me see. This beast is just spooky as heck, but it looks cool. Like it's grotesque, but it fits his character, and it looks cool. A phallic shape. That indeed, that's for sure. Nightmare fuel. Where's Hisoka? Hisoka's Bill. You know, next time we shoot back to Bill, man, you're gonna be looking at Hisoka, bro. Chilling in Bill's body, man. Hisoka's Bill confirmed 2019, baby. 2019. Let me see. Oda asked, "Do you have Streamlabs for donations?" Not at the moment because I do not know. I do not know how. Well, I've attempted to use the Streamlabs thing before, but my computer can barely handle just me streaming on YouTube. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, this computer's old, and I've wanted to get one for a while, because I've tried out OBS before, which is connected to the whole Streamlabs thing, and then the thing almost decimated my computer, man. It was running at like a couple frames a second, man. It was really, really bad. So I could try it here on this computer, to run OBS with the Streamlabs for like donations and stuff like that. But it would probably run extremely slow. But I could try it one day. Just say screw it and just try it out. But I know for a fact when I get this new computer, we can try out we can try it out, because it won't be this old piece of lovable garbage that I have right now, man. It'll be brand new, and it probably is better off for streaming. When it comes to the whole Streamlabs thing with OBS. Let me see. Do we stick with Predator next week, or do we shift to a different prince? I think we're shifting to a different prince. Yeah, if I'm being real, I think we're shifting to a different prince. After Believe in Pudding, it's Believe in Bill. That's a shoot. That's a shoot, man. Believe in Bill. Imagine next chapter we see Jing already in Dark Continent confronting Dawn Freaks. I think they're all gonna get there together, but that would be awesome. Finally getting competition between the two of them. But I definitely do think that that Jing and Pariston and beyond will be entering the Dark Continent together. I forgot about Dawn Freaks. Yo, man, you can't forget about the Dawn, bro. You can't forget about the Dawn. When will we get wind of the west of the journey to a new world? You know, when could we see Dawn Freaks? I mean, knowing Togashi, he could show us this at any moment, but I think he's gonna wait until after we get off this boat to show us the Dawn. So with that being said, I don't know. Maybe before chapter 400. Maybe it is chapter 400. But I'm gonna say that whenever we're already in the Dark Continent, he's gonna pull out that book, man. And we'll see it, yeah. Don Freaks is Don Slime. The King of the Ring? We're talking about the King of the Ring, Yak? Don Slime! The King of the Ring, yo. That's my boy right there. Oh, snap. My camera's blurry. Shout out to the blurry cameraman. Yo, you see what happens, bro? This is what I look. This is how y'all are used to seeing me. Nighttime recon. Earlier this morning, bro, while I was doing that One Piece video, there was so much light in here. I thought I was glowing. That's how you know I never record videos in in the daytime. I was glowing, coach. Oh man, I see Melody dying. You know that struck me in this chapter as well. It really did feel like Togashi was setting us up for that, for a future moment with the death of Melody, which would not surprise me, just based on there's definitely gonna be casualties, probably heavy casualties in the Star Continent arc, especially knowing Togashi. Togashi likes killing off people, so I would not doubt it. I would not doubt Melody dying. Let me see. Nighttime is the best time for recon. Hey man, it's right after work. You know what I'm saying? Just want to come home and chill and relax. That's all I'm feeling right now, coach. Legit, I got off work, man. I got off a little earlier. I thought I was gonna get off like at midnight, and I ended up getting off around 11:15. So I showered and just said, "Screw it, man. Let's read some Hunter x Hunter." And here I am. I'm telling you, this is a regular thing, except instead of like 11, it's like 1 a.m. usually when I record videos, or 1 or 2 a.m. And that's what happens, man. That's why y'all get this lighting right here, the nighttime recon, man. That's why I always read Kingdom. When I was catching up to Kingdom, I would come home, and it'd be like 1 or 2, man. I'd be like, let's go. We're gonna read like 2 hours worth of footage, or 2 hours worth of Kingdom. It'd be like 4 a.m. by the time I finished, man, and only like 3 hours of sleep before I went to work, but it was worth it. You wanna know how it was worth it, bro? Because I was reading Kingdom, dog. That's a flipping shoot, man. It's a flipping shoot. Yo, Nile, what's good? Nile says Night Recon greater than Bright Recon. Hey, I think they're both equals at some points in times. Get some night vision goggles. You know, the Call of Duty night vision goggles are always fun. Strongest 5 Hunter characters alive. Without question, Jing for me is number 1. I probably have Beyond right under him at number 2. You see, Pariston to me, I want to say he's up there as well because of his Nen ability, but I don't think he is. Yeah, I'd probably say like in terms of Nen ability, he could definitely be considered up there. But in terms of strongest alive for humans, I want to put Crollo on the list. If I put Crollo on that list, I probably have to put Hisoka on the list, considering what's going on right now. Because I at least out of the ones that we know, because the ones that we don't know, I still think that it's Jing, it's Jing and Beyond, possibly Pariston, and then there's a couple dudes out there, man, that are probably extremely top tier. But just going off of assumptions of the dudes that are alive, I want to, because the thing is with Don Freaks to me, is I don't necessarily see him as like this extremely strong character. I still see Don as the greatest hunter in the world, where he's more of like a survivalist, and he's someone that has mastered the wild, and he is the true essence of what a hunter is. And his Nen ability is a part that probably has the best Hatsu out of everybody in the series. But I don't think he's gonna be like an extremely powerful character, like an extremely strong character. I just think he's gonna be extremely good in the art of survival, and has like mastered it. But aside from the Dawn, yeah, no, that's a tough question. Just no, without question. In terms of Jing and Beyond, for me are probably the strongest. When are we gonna get more of Camilla's? Ooh, Sage. That's a good point, man. That's a good point, yo. The Camilla greatness. It's been a while since we've seen her. Botobai, my man. Do you really think Botobai is up there in the same tier with Beyond and Jing and them? What about the Zoldycks? Well, Zeno's out of his prime, and Silva could probably be up there. The only thing is that I still believe that Crollo is stronger than Silva. So if I believe that to be the case, then I have to place Crollo above him on the list. But it's interesting because I don't know the extent of Illumi's capabilities. Of course, Killua has a lot of potential, so by the time he's an adult, he'll probably be up there for sure. But in terms of current where we are right now, because I mean, if we were going back in the day, man, yo, Maha, bro, Zizig, there are probably some goats. They probably still are. And then, of course, with Zeno in his prime, was probably a beast. I mean, we know how much of a beast he is right now. In his prime, he was probably a beast. So yeah, I'd probably say Silva. Safe to say is the strongest Zoldyck, and I'd have him up there, but I don't think he's stronger than Killua. Benjamin and Camilla are still under surveillance 72 hours after that incident. That is a shoot. That is a fact. You're right. Camilla's chilling. I just remembered that. Yeah, Camilla is in prison. Yo, what's up, Senato? Well, yo, what's good, coach? That Nubis and Samira stuff. Don't remind me of that thing, man. I have nightmares because of it. I think it was ugly, dude. It was atrocious. Like, good God, like usually I reread Hunter x Hunter chapters. I'm thinking about rereading this one, coach. I don't know if I want to reread it. That definitely not today. I'll probably reread it whenever there's sunlight outside. I think it was ugly, coach. But I'm looking forward to whenever the Viz translation comes out. I always like reading the Viz for Hunter x Hunter. It just makes it a much easier read. No, I lost the comments, bro. Come on, coach. Bring me back to my comments. All right, now I gotta exit the video, come back. All right, there we go. Yes, all right. Hey, I'm caught up. But yeah, guys, man. Yo, thanks a lot for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I know that, like I said, I just got off work, man, and I said, screw it. Let me read some Hunter x Hunter awesome sauce. So here we are. I think that I'll probably be back because I work the night shift again tomorrow, but I want to hang out with my family tomorrow morning, so I don't think I will be doing any videos. But if I do a video tomorrow morning, I want to do a reaction to the latest One Piece World Seeker trailer, and then after that, I really want to read Kingdom, but I don't think I'm able to do that tomorrow. I'll probably do that Sunday, and then from there on out, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from then on out, man. I definitely that One Piece World Seeker trailer I really want to watch and react to. I want to talk about Jump Force, but I don't think I'll have time to do that tomorrow. So probably Sunday. I'll save it for then. For Sunday or sometime next week. I really want to talk about Jump Force. Talk about the new characters that have been added and whatnot and all that stuff. And then I also can't wait to read the Kingdom Greatness for the awesome sauce, man. But yeah, man, I will see y'all later. Have an awesome day. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend and a great night, man, or great night, day, wherever the flying flag nards you are right now. I really hope everybody's doing good. And I'll see y'all next time, man. I hope all of you have a good one and have an awesome one, yo. And before I go to sleep, just remember, don't reread the Hunter x Hunter chapter, man. I don't want the Predator invading your dreams, bro. I don't want the Predator invading your dreams, dog. That thing is too ugly, man. Hey, I'd give it a contract in an instant, though, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. I would go over its ugliness if they could score 60 on the Warriors, man. Easy.